what you're looking at is not our current free company house. It's actually the house behind. This is actually the house of our new neighbors, a recently established free company that has set themselves up here in Shirogane. And the reason I bring this up is because since the launch of patch 4.2, issues with housing have become very prevalent. And you may be wondering, why is that? Well, there is a very specific reason, and it's certainly been the attention of many of our free company over the course of the past week or so. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. And this is the first time that I will be doing the vlog on a Saturday. As mentioned last week, I am moving the vlog as of this week to Saturdays so that I have opportunities to take care of things that I need to on Sundays, because Sundays have become very busy for me. In fact, the last couple of weeks have been very busy for me, period, which also I haven't been streaming. In any event, though, yeah, these are our new neighbors, as I mentioned. And the reason why their house is here is because anyone who's followed some of the streams that we've done will know that when patch 4.1 launched and Shirogane became open for business, people and free companies flocked here en masse to stake their claim on this new housing area. And so we were fortunate to get the land that we got here in Ward 11 of Shirogane, and Skyla was the one who was able to get our house and secure it and move us over here, as the new rules allowed a free company to move over to a new plot of land as long as it was the same size for basically the same price without having to demolish their old house first. So we were fortunate to be able to get our new house in Shirogane, and we're very glad about that. And then as of patch 4.2's launch, 6 new wards opened up in each housing area. So now each housing area has a total of 18 of these wards. Of course, each has 60 different plots, and so that is a lot of real estate in just one housing area. If you think about it, there are now over 4,000 plots in-game for individuals and free companies who are willing to make the purchases to get the houses that they need. But there has been issues that have been discussed within our free company. The reason why I'm showing this house, and not just for the fact that these are our new neighbors, is that Skyla not only purchased our free company plots, but also purchased the plot that you see behind me as well for her own personal house. And then, during patch 4.2, there was a restriction that was implemented that any new purchases of plots for a period of time would be restricted to only free companies. And only free companies that had the minimum amount of members required to officially be recognized as a free company. When you originally found your free company, when you originally established it, you have to have 4 people in total in your free company, and then you have to be able to maintain that in order to purchase a house under the current rules. There have been some free companies that have been established. People will sign the petition to officially establish your free company, and then they'll just go on their own merry way, while the person who originally introduced the free company will do whatever they want with it and not really do much in terms of recruiting or much else. So there's also the issue that because of the fact that the institution of this rule of free companies getting priority for getting new land as opposed to individuals certainly got a lot of attention within our free company members, some of whom want to buy their own plots. Some of them want to buy their own plots of land and can't do it until this restriction is lifted. It is temporary, but for now it's still in place as far as I know. So some of our free company members who want to buy their own plots are not happy with the current restriction, and they wish that it was never implemented to begin with. But I can understand why this was done in the first place to restrict this to free companies. When Shirogane was introduced, and this was something I heard about from my old friend Sakura, who you might remember was Edie's Eternal Bond partner. He still plays the game, but not to the extent that he once did. That what happened with Shirogane is that one group of friends, I guess, and they weren't, as far as I know, they weren't a free company or whatever, but they were a group of friends that belonged to a Ling Shell or something, and they all worked together to buy as many plots as they could for individual use. And as a result, that took away a lot of opportunities for free companies to purchase plots. So I can totally understand why Square Enix made this restriction in the first place, because they didn't want to have a repeat of this problem. They didn't want to see groups of people buying lots of land that's for individuals and leaving the free companies out to dry. So it makes perfect sense for me to understand that Square Enix would want to prioritize free company usage over individual usage, because one of the most important things about a free company is being able to have a place to be able to do what you need to do, like crafting and having your chocobos stabled and having a place to meet and just create a wonderful environment for your free company where they feel comfortable, they enjoy themselves, and they like the people that they're associated with. So I am glad that Square Enix decided to put this restriction in place. It won't be in effect for much longer, but I'm hoping that once it does go out, that our free company members who were interested in buying individual plots will look to do so, because I have seen that there are still a lot of plots available for sale. Even with the introduction of 6 new wards in each housing area, there are still a lot of plots available, so I guess there's still free. I guess maybe there are still free companies that are trying to save up money so that they can still buy a plot before the restrictions go down. But once those restrictions are finally taken off, you will see a lot of individuals who will look to gain their own plots of land. Now, this does not. I should point out as well. This does not apply for people for individuals looking to transfer from one plot to another, which is what Skyla did. She actually still does have a house, but it's no longer here in Shirogane. Using the transfer rule, she was allowed to transfer out her individual house out of Shirogane and over to the Lavender Beds. So that was an exception that was a part of this new restriction. So individuals can still transfer to a different plot in a different housing area or a different ward if they so desire. But as far as actual new lands, actual new purchases of land, those still belong to free companies right now only. But like I said, that restriction will eventually be removed and individuals can buy new plots of land once again. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, and we'll see how many of our free company members who were interested in buying plots can actually get their own private homes. But for now, that is going to do it for this week's edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog. As always, if you have a member here on Exodus, a character here on Exodus, or looking to create one on Exodus, and you're looking for a free company, we'd be happy to have you with us. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.